Right, it's time for our quiz, and I'm going to apologise in advance because, frankly, I am an absolute mess today. I can't focus, and so we don't have quiz questions on our proper cards. I've just scribbled it down on my phone, but nonetheless, it's going to be as high a quality quiz as ever, and with particular intrigue because Alex Dugan, as I'm sure you know, who's trying to rehabilitate himself after his earlier cheating ways earlier in the tournament, all 3 times where he was, you were accused twice of cheating. You lost both of those.
Twice?
Lost, oh God,
yeah, it was twice.
It's a big drama.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah. You lost a 3rd time after that as well. Mm-hmm. And then won on the 4th time of Artkin. So Dugan's on a 1-game winning streak. Mm-hmm. Tom Crosby, who had won 2?
3.
Yeah. And then lost 1. So you have opposite records at the moment.
I was nursing a horrendous hangover those days.
Are you not today?
I'm knackered actually.
Yeah. So 3-1, 1-3, but winning streak, losing streak. It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, we're going to focus our attention somewhat on the World Cup final this Sunday. And as ever, our opening round is the 1-2, where we bounce a question between the 2 of you. We keep going until one of you is unable to answer. Or gives a wrong answer, at which point the other person gets 3 points. We'll do that 3 times. You guys ready?
Brilliant. Yep.
All right. Now, we already, on our last episode, because England were playing Croatia, we focused quite a lot on Croatia. We had that as a kind of a specialist subject, so we're going to do a little bit more on France, since we haven't really done that. With that in mind, our first question on today's 1-2 is very simply, can you name me any of the top 20 cities in France by population?
In France.
So the biggest French cities.
In France.
In France.
Because London's like the 5th.
By... No. Oh, no, not for where French people live.
Yeah.
For French cities in France by their population. Any of the top 20 in France. Dugan, since you're on a winning streak, you're going to go first.
Paris.
Paris is correct.
Marseille.
Marseille is second.
Lyon.
Lyon is third.
Nice.
Nice is fifth.
Okay.
Still right, but we've missed fourth.
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux is, mid-table.
Lille.
Lille is in there as well, just below Bordeaux, yeah.
Am I struggling already?
Have you got any in your head, or are you just completely...
I might have one in my head. Rem? R-E-I-M-S?
Yes, Rem. Is that how you say it? Rem?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not very good at French.
Right.
Strasbourg.
Strasbourg is, it's 7th. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the next one. Damn it. French cities. Oh, Calais.
Calais is a very small town.
Oh.
On the north coast. Have you been to Calais?
No.
It's just it's not it's
just
like a tiny
cheap booze.
It's a town with a little square.
Oh.
It's certainly not in the top 20 biggest cities in France. So unfortunately, Dugan,
I've lost that one.
With your slightly English-centric view of France,
where can I get my cheap
Calais, that must be massive. You've lost there. So I'll give you the list in order. Paris, Marseille, Lyon, Toulouse was 4th. Nice, Nantes, Strasbourg, Montpellier, Bordeaux, Lille, Reims after that as well. Le Havre, Saint-Étienne, Toulon, Grenoble, Dijon, Nîmes, Angers, and Villers-Bon. Don't know what that one is. Anyway,
I just thought rugby teams.
Struggled towards the end there.
Yeah.
3-0 to Tom, though, as we move on to question 2, looking to get back here to winning ways. Okay, sort of sticking with France, but also sticking with the fact that this is the 20-year anniversary of when there was a World Cup final in France, the World Cup that France won.
Oh no!
Simple question: can you name me any player who played in the 1998 World Cup final? It doesn't have to be starting 11; can be substitutes as well. Obviously, it was France versus Brazil, 3-0 win for France. But who played in that game? Tom Crosby.
Barthez.
Barthez, yes, played in goal for France.
Thuram
played it right back.
Lizarazu.
You are allowed Brazilian players, by the way.
Yeah.
Left back for France.
Laurent Blanc.
Laurent Blanc.
No, he's suspended.
Laurent Blanc.
Leboeuf played instead.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're wrong. Leboeuf did play. So it's Barthez, Thuram, Leboeuf, Desailly, Lizarazu, Deschamps was captain.
Petit.
Christian Karambu.
So many more.
Emmanuel
we've had
Petit got the
said.
third goal, didn't he? Or one of the 3 goals. I think it was the third.
Yeah.
Zidane got 2 goals, of course, and Djurkaev. Then there's subs as well. Vieira was only a sub. I didn't realise that. Came on as a sub. And then for Brazil,
Taffarel.
in goal, Cafu, Aldair, Junior Baiano, forgot about him, Roberto Carlos, Cesar Sampaio, Dunga, Rivaldo, Leonardo, Bebeto, and Ronaldo, and there were substitutes as well. So,
There were so many options.
here we
Yeah,
are,
so
lots of
many
options. Big loss there, Dugan. So that's 6-0 to Tom. And we're going to go into our final of the 3 1-2 questions today. And it is World Cup final related. Again, very simple question. Can you name me any city that has ever hosted the World Cup final? Dugan, you're going first.
London.
London, England. Yes, 1966.
Berlin.
Berlin. Yes, correct.
Let's go. Do I want to do that one? Do I want to do Paris?
Paris is right. Yep.
California. No, not California. Los Angeles. California.
I'll give you it because you corrected yourself before I had a chance to answer. LA. Technically, actually Pasadena, but we'll call it LA. The Rose Bowl in '94.
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. Yep. 2010.
Well, I would have said Cape Town for that. Mexico City.
Mexico City. Yeah, twice. Yep.
What's that one? What is it? One. I'm trying to think of Argentina or thing. Argentina. Okay. What's capital city of Argentina? Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires. There was a lot of muttering there.
Yeah.
It was slightly crazed muttering.
Yeah.
Buenos Aires is correct. It was when was that?
78.
78. Yeah.
Stockholm.
Stockholm. No.
Not in 58, no?
Nope, because that was in Solna, Sweden.
Ooh,
Which is where the
I was
final
going to say Montevideo as well.
Montevideo you could have had.
That was the other one. That's one.
So Montevideo, this is in order, so there's some of these I mentioned twice, but this is every World Cup final in order. Montevideo, Rome, Paris, Rio, Bern in Switzerland, Solna in Sweden, Santiago, Chile was in 62, then London, then Mexico City, Munich in 74, Buenos Aires 78, then Madrid, Mexico City again, Rome in 1990, Pasadena in the USA in 1994, Paris again, or Saint Denis in 98, Yokohama, Japan. I was wondering if any of you might get caught out with that, thinking it was Tokyo or something. In 2002, Berlin in 2006, Johannesburg and Rio. Anyway,
Screwed over.
back in it, 6-3 to Tom at the end of the 1-2, which means it's time for our guest round.
And that
Get
is...
excited. Today's guest round is World Cup Spelling Bee.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's exciting, right?
How many I's?
We
and
are going to
J's?
give each of you 5 names from any of the 32 squads in this year's World Cup. I only want the surname. You don't have to give me. You don't have to spell out their first name for me.
Kane.
So you get 2 points if you answer your question correctly.
Yeah.
If you fail, I will hand your one over to your opponent for 1 point. Okay. So you could technically get all 5 of yours and all 5 of his and get 15 points in this round.
That's not gonna happen.
I imagine that will not happen. So we're going to go with Tom first because he's in the lead, 6-3. And Tom, your first one for 2 points. Toby Alderweireld of Belgium. Alderweireld.
A-L-D-E-R. Oh, is it W?
Yeah.
I-E-L-D.
Wrong. Dugan for 1 point. Alderweireld.
A-L-D-E-R.
Mm-hmm.
So W-I-E-R-E-L-D?
He's wrong
No.
because it's W-E-I-R-E-L-D. You got your I and your E the wrong way around. It's the only thing that stopped you from getting a point, so it remains goalless in the guest round. But Dugan, it is now your question.
Yeah.
This is a Serbian player who plays
great.
for Crystal Palace, and his name is Luka Milivojevic.
Milovojevic.
Is wrong. For 1 point,
Can you
Tom.
say it again?
Luka Milivojevic.
Milo.
I'll stop you there, that's wrong. So it's you actually, Dugan, were within a letter.
Was it
Again,
just the O?
It was just the O because it's an I. Milivojevic. Milivojevic. So we remain goalless, which means it's 6-3 overall in the quiz. And Tom, your question, right? Second one.
Yeah.
Nigerian player, plays for Leicester City. Iheanacho.
IHEANACHO.
Yeah. Correct for 2 points. Yes. There we go.
That's not how people say it though.
8-3 lead.
Iheanacho. You give them all the.
That's how I say it.
Yeah, I say you that.
Iheanacho, right?
Oh, get in. That's
I
what
actually thought it was a C after the I.
No.
Till today. But there you go. I would have got it wrong. So 8-3. This one for you, Dugan, for 2 points. Egyptian. Ahmed El Mohammadi.
Oh.
So I have to start with the E.
Let's start with whatever letter you think it starts with. That's the aim of the game.
E-L.
Yeah.
Can you say it again?
Ahmed El Mohammadi. Is that how you pronounce that? I think that's right.
Yeah. So it's E-L M-O-H-A-M-M-A-D-Y.
A-M-M-A-D-Y.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Can you say the name again?
Ahmed El Mohammadi.
ELMOH.
Yeah.
What's his last name again?
I'm not doing it
El
another time.
Mohammadi. MODDADY.
No, that's a miss.
No.
That's a total miss.
Oh.
El Mohammadi. ELMOHAMADY.
Oh.
I had an extra M. Oh,
Yeah,
again.
you said 2 M's. You're one
I'm
letter
so
off quite a
close.
few times, but it remains 2-0 in the round. 8-3 overall still.
Yeah.
This is yours, Tom.
It's going to be a long round.
Yeah.
Moroccan. Aziz Bouhadouz.
BOULAHOUZ.
No. Dude.
Say it again, please.
Aziz Bouhadouz.
Oh! I thought you. No, I'll bring it up in a minute.
B-O-U-H.
Yes. Yes.
You can't.
It doesn't matter because you've already had your
O-L-O-U-Z.
go. Sorry, say again.
O-L-O-U-Z.
No.
I thought you said Boularus, the old Chelsea player.
Aziz Bouhadouz. Bouhaddouz.
Oh no!
This round is everything I expected it to be and more.
Cracking telly.
Right, so Dugan, this is yours. Danish.
Oh, all the J's.
Henrik Dalsgaard.
Dalsgaard.
All right.
D-A-L-S-G. Then is A-R-D. That's far too simple.
It is far too simple. It's wrong.
How's guard?
Henrik Dalsgaard.
Oh, Dalsgaard. D-A-L-G-A-A-R-D.
Missed an S.
That would have been absolutely right if you'd put the very simple S in.
I did say it, didn't
You
I?
didn't. It said D-A-L-G-A-A-R-D.
Oh,
It just
such a-
needed your S, and you would have had an extra point.
Got carried away.
Henrik Dalsgaard, that's one of the easier ones.
No, great.
All right, so it's still 2-0 in the round. 2 more each to go. You've got a chance here. The Polish goalkeeper now plays at Juventus, but he used to play in the Premier League. Szczesny. Wojciech Szczesny. I've never known how you say his first name. But Szczesny. Wojciech Szczesny.
S-Z-E-C-H-N-E-Y.
No. Dugan, for a point.
SJC.
No, wrong.
Oh.
Szczesny, SZCZESNY. Szczesny.
Fucking hell.
Nowhere near either of you. All right, Dugan, this is yours.
Are you sure about it?
It's been a tight affair. This. It's been low scoring. Senegalese midfielder plays at Stoke. His name is Badou Ndiaye.
Oh, he's going to know this one. I have no idea.
Here we go.
Say it again.
Badou Ndiaye. I think I got that right, pronunciation wise.
NDAYE.
No. For a point.
Is it spelled like that? NDIYIE.
You're both so close, but both so wrong. NDIAYE.
Oh, no chance.
You were only a letter off again, Dugan. Dugan has been a letter off, getting many points in this round, but you've got none.
Yeah.
All right, last one each. Here we go. Tom, you're first. Uruguayan.
Ooh.
Jonathan, first name. Doesn't sound very Uruguayan, but there we are. Jonathan Ureta Vizcaya.
If you can't even say it,
I can't say it. I've got an A level.
Let me look at it.
I've got an A level in Spanish. I'm not letting you look at it. Jonathan Ureta Vizcaya.
URETAVISCAAY.
Wrong.
Say it again, please.
Jonathan Ureta Vizcaya.
RETAVISKAY.
It was wrong from the first letter. I just wanted to see where that
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It starts with a U.
Yeah.
Ureta Vizcaya.
Oh, I didn't hear the U.
Yeah.
Okay.
URRETAVISCAYA. You went miles off, Tom.
What's one letter out?
Oh, yeah, you didn't get it, did you? So, all right, last one, Dugan.
Great.
In what has been possibly a record-breaking guest round for scores. Here we go. Croatian.
That's bad.
Sime Vrsaljko. He is, I think, their right back? Left back?
VISCALCO.
No.
Vrsaljko.
Sime Vrsaljko.
Pass.
I actually looked up the
can't
pronunciation on that. VRSALJKO.
Oh, fuck it.
Fantastic.
Next round, please.
There we are. So after that spectacular round, the World Cup spelling bee ends in total disaster. 2 points to Tom, none to Dugan, so 8 plays 3
Great.
going into the quickfire round. Now, because I'm reading the questions off my phone, I need
There
a
you go.
guest phone to do the stopwatch. So Dugan's going to lend me his phone. Dugan, you are going second, not first anyway, because, Thomas, you
Yeah.
are in the lead by 5 points. Because you're in the lead, I'm going to give Dugan the choice, right? That one of these sets of questions is about the Croatian team. One of these sets of questions is about the French team.
I think it's only fitting that because you've been such a proponent of Croatia throughout this show, you get the Croatian
That's a
questions.
bollock.
I had a feeling you might say that.
Shouldn't I? Oh, no.
So,
Fast.
Tom,
Again.
again, because he's in assault because he lost last time. 1 point for every question
I'm more
you get
annoyed
right.
about the quiz loss than England going.
You've got 60 seconds, and the clock starts after I've completed my first question. Tom, you ready?
Yeah.
Defending an 8-3 lead. Here we go. Croatian match winner Mario Mandzukic won the Champions League with which team in 2013?
Bayern Munich.
Correct. How long has goalkeeper Daniel Subasic been playing club football at Monaco? 6.5 or 8.5 years?
6.5.
6.5 is correct. Which player said after Wednesday's game, quote, "I think people should recognise I'm one of the best defenders in the
Lovren.
world." Yes, he did. Who has scored the winning penalty in both of Croatia's penalty shootouts in this year's tournament?
Rakitic.
Rakitic is correct. From which club did Croatian captain Luka Modric join Tottenham in 2008?
Dynamo Zagreb.
Oh yeah, correct. Zagreb, but we'll allow it. Ivan Perisic has the same name as a member of the Montenegro national team in which Olympic team sport?
Polo.
Handball. Did Marcelo Brozovic's team Inter finish above or below rivals AC Milan this past season?
Above.
Above is correct. According to Thursday's Manchester Evening News, Manchester United are preparing to bid how much for winger Ante Rebic? 22, 33 or 44 million pounds?
44.
44 is correct. Defender Domagoj Vida was compared by the ITV commentators during Wednesday night's game to which Lord of the Rings character?
Legolas.
Legolas is right, and that is time up. Wow, very good stuff.
Thanks,
8
man.
points. I think that backfired, Dugan, giving him the
did a little bit.
round. All right, we'll go quickly into yours, and you're going to need, 13
to draw.
to draw,
13 to draw,
14 to win. We've never got through 13 in the minutes round.
Do you even have 13
I'll
questions?
talk as fast as I can. I've got like 11, but I'll make 2 up if we get that far. I'm confident we won't.
Yep.
But let's see how we go. As ever, your time starts after the end of the first question, Dugan. You ready?
Yeah. Yep, let's go.
Here we go. Within £3 million either way, what was Kylian Mbappe's transfer fee last summer when he went to PSG?
105.
Sorry?
105.
No, 166. How many clean sheets did Hugo Lloris keep in the Premier League for Tottenham last season? 12 or 15?
12.
No, 15. Which
going well.
French player won the Golden Boot at Euro 2016?
I don't know. Pass.
Antoine Griezmann. True or false? Paul Pogba didn't score a single senior goal during his first spell at Man United.
True.
That is true. Which member of the France squad won Paddy Power's inaugural Hottest Premier League Player award in February 15? Yes, that's correct. Before N'Golo Kante in 2017, who was the last person, also a Frenchman by the way, to win back-to-back Premier League titles with different clubs?
It's going to be a Chelsea player. Fabregas.
No, Eric Cantona. For which Spanish club does centre-back Samuel Umtiti play?
Pass.
Barcelona. Against which team did Rafael Varane score his only goal of this year's tournament?
Pass.
Uruguay.
Yeah.
Where did Benjamin Pavard's club Stuttgart finish in the Bundesliga last season? 7th, 12th or 17th?
17th.
No, 7th. And that will do it. What was that, 2?
2.
That's terrible.
Which gives you, Dugan, a final score today of
5.
And with a score of, what was yours?
16.
16. That is a fairly
emphatic.
persuasive win for Tom Crosby. Back to winning ways, my friend.
Yeah, I will stand up for Dugan for one question. You said back-to-back Premier League titles. Cantona's first title was First Division.
Oh, yeah.
I got 6.
He's technically right.
but I didn't get it right. I didn't get the answer right anyway.
I should have said top flight titles.
Yeah.
Think you would have got it right if I'd said that?
No.
There you go.
Because there isn't any.
5. So, Tom Crosby, the winner of today's quiz.